Fill my veins with poison. Cover me head to toe, inside out. You're my antidote, my last dose, my muse. You don't say. Kill me and silence these voices. Flip my whole world upside down. Broke my concentration. Wow, don't say, all love, I surrender. You can take control.
Welcome back to the next chapter. This is Warzone Season 2. Right now, the record is 1-1 with 2 games left. They just won the 1v1 to 100. I know you guys are feeling good going into this 3v3. Scotty, can you explain what we're going to and some other stuff that we might need to know?
So this 3-on-3 is going to 75. Halftime is at 40. There's $2,500 on the line for this as well. And to remind you guys, Oklahoma won the first day of the 1v1, so they started up 1-0. They just won the 1-on-1 to 100. It's now 1-1. If they win this game, they automatically at least secure a chance at sudden death if they win the 5s in the next game. If they win this and the 5s, they move on. If you guys win this and the 5s, you move on. There's not really too much to say. Everybody's here for one reason, is to come back next time.
They're locked in right now. Anybody got anything to say?
Ready to hoop?
I already know over here. Let's get it.
Subscribe to the next chapter. If you guys are watching this, if you're in the premiere, spam the fire emojis. And if you're a member, spam the next chapter moneyline emoji.
Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Warzone Season 2, Episode 8. Today we have a 3v3 for you guys. Team Minnesota versus Team Oklahoma, and it's tied 1-1. This 3v3 means everything, Millie.
B, give me an X factor for each team.
Ryan,
Okay,
for Oklahoma.
interesting.
D-Stan for Minnesota.
Going with the guards.
Yeah, I'm going with the guards for this one. I think I know what I'm going to get out of Good News as well as Jay Horn. I think Bino is going to play really well with Keyshawn and Burke. But if Ryan can get going, make some threes, if D-Stan can be himself as well, I think it could be a good game.
Yeah, I like this Minnesota roster. They're growing on me, man. Like D-Stan, Jordan, and Good News out there. I like those three. You got Ray Q coming off the bench to spark it. It's going to be interesting, but, you know, I think a lot of people thought Minnesota was going to potentially get swept coming to this matchup. Tulsa's a great group, and I don't know, man. We'll see.
Do you have a prediction for this game?
Man, I like the way that Minnesota looks right now. Tulsa has more chemistry, I would say. It's tough, man. What do you think, B?
I'm gonna take Team Oklahoma here.
Okay.
The chemistry and the shot making is going to separate themselves in this 3v3 setting.
Oh, that was beautiful.
And although Team Minnesota, they're obviously a team, but they haven't played together.
They haven't.
Someone just expressed that to us. Ray Q just did in his post-game interview. So I think that's going to play a huge factor with going against these Oklahoma guys.
Yep. And I think energy-wise, it's only, you know, we're early on into the game, but Tulsa's definitely throwing the first punch energy-wise.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's huge. Minnesota's gotta come together. You know, the Tulsa guys are so together, but Minnesota's got to fight back. I think you got to throw Ray Q in there pretty quickly. He'll throw a punch back.
Ooh, the lineup. How do you feel about the lineup of Ray Q, Jay Horn, and Good News?
I think that might be their best lineup. I love D-Stan's game, but Ray Q just gives them a little more size at that point guard position.
There we go. Now we're seeing some down-screen action. That's what I'm waiting to see. Burke is disgusting. I'm waiting to see some actions from both teams to see what they get into. I don't want to see ISO ball the entire time.
That might be what we get. ISO and kick.
It's not going to work. It's not sustainable.
Gotta have it. Minnesota's definitely off to a slow start. Still early. Bino's being aggressive to start the game. Big body, gotta finish. Breaks the ice for Team Minnesota.
Jay Horn really has a polished game.
He's so polished. He's textbook. If you're watching anybody, and what a finish by D-Stan. But Jay Horn's just a great guy to watch if you're trying to improve your game.
Yep.
He's just so fundamental,
Yes.
great guy to follow. Everything that he does.
Flair Millie.
Yep, first action of the game. Good flare action between D-Stan and Jay Horn. Corner. Great save. Good news in the mid-range is automatic.
Let me ask you this question. Is there anything that you see from either team that can be exploited?
Exploited.
Yes.
I
By the
haven't-
other team.
I have not seen anything yet. I'm going to flip that question on you. What are you thinking? Whoa. Behind the backboard. That's filthy.
I'm seeing a physicality discrepancy between Team Minnesota.
You like Team Minnesota's physicality better? Jay Horn is actually really physical as a guard, for a guard. Does a good job of getting into the body.
There we
Got
go.
key in the
There
post
we
here.
go.
This is an exploit. Great kick. Great early kick too. If I wish we could replay that, but Jay Horn took his first step to come help, and that early pass from the post is so big. So a lot of people will hold that in the post and dribble it a little too long. 2 in a row by Bino. Another guy looking for some redemption.
Another action from Oklahoma here. Down screen for Bino getting them going. Rescreen from Keyshawn.
3 in a row.
GF Bino.
Bino just went on a huge 9-0 run. 3 threes in a row. Get him back into action here. Burke downhill.
Oh, that has to fall for him.
Oh my gosh.
That shit ain't gonna make no difference. I'm about to fire this shit. And wait till you get it like you did over there.
Little storyline here too. As Good News was finishing the one-on-one game, or trying to, him and Bino were going at it. That's why you're seeing the chirping now. I mean, they were talking a little bit reckless.
They were.
Uh-oh, watch out, watch out!
Oh, you gotta finish that big no from boy. Get the hell going.
Thought he was dunking that, B. Oh!
Oh, we playing basketball today here in this 3v3. Hit the like button right now. Subscribe right now.
Best basketball channel on YouTube. Doesn't get better than this.
Great Q checks into the game for the first time for Team Minnesota. Team Minnesota is officially going with their big lineup.
Oh, that's an unforced error.
Team Minnesota takes their first time out of the game with an 18-8 deficit against Team Oklahoma.
Bino's walking with a swag right now, B.
Oh, he told me at the house, he was like, B, I'm going off today.
Yeah.
That's what he told me.
He's focused.
Now, I will say, Millie, just to talk about a little bit of strategy here, D'Lo hasn't even taken to the game.
Who's that?
D'Lo.
Right,
Or Ray
right.
Elliott. Those guys are snipers for
Yeah,
Team
no doubt.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, D'Lo is definitely more of a team guy as well. He's been good in ones. He's had good showings, but they got to get him out. Well, I guess they don't, actually. They're up 10.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Real quick, if you watched our video on Wednesday, you saw how Scotty turned $5 into $50 instantly on Prize Picks. And then he took the $50, the house money he got with our code, to take a shot at $600 on Prize Picks. And it doesn't stop there. On Prize Picks, you get 100 times your money. So imagine using the code and getting that free $50, putting all of it on an entry, and getting a chance at $5,000. $1,000. Last Wednesday, I saw thousands of you signed up. So again, if you didn't, don't worry, I'm gonna show you how now. Go ahead and click the link in the description, download Prize Picks, use code NEXTCHAPTER, put in $5, and Prize Picks will give you $50. Like I said earlier, I saw that thousands of you used Scotty's code and signed up to get a shot at $600. Now, for those that have not signed up, I know you might see Prize Picks on the next chapter over and over again, but it's for a reason. Thousands of you are already signed up with our code and making these entries with us. This is the biggest deal that Prize Picks has offered. You literally have a chance at $5,000 right now. If you have not signed up yet, use the code and make an entry and get your shot at $5,000.
Pull up. Got it.
Oh my God, Bino! You filthy boy. What they talking about, bruh? School lunch meatloaf. Cold McDonald's fries, cold cane fries. What you want? They all nasty.
Oh my gosh.
Bino, you better talk to me nice right now.
The only ref that is instigating guys to go 1-1. Meech is special. No doubt about that. Meech's energy.
I gotta
is
lock it on my
phenomenal.
job.
Yeah,
I gotta lock
it's
it on my
hilarious.
job, man.
Meech's entertainment.
Nigga, you know what the fuck I said. You see it. You see it. You see it, nigga. You see it, nigga.
Bino and Ray Q are chirping right now. And it seems personal. It was some disrespect in the 1v1 to 100, and it's personal right now.
You called the X Factor as Bino, right?
No, I said Ryan.
You did. Burke said their X Factor would be Bino.
Yes, he did.
First shot of the game for JQ. Where does Minnesota go right now? What do you do this possession? What are you looking for?
We're probably gonna run Jay Horn off some down screens, get him in a favorable switch. But I'm gonna play through Jay Horn right now. You gotta give him you gotta get your best player to basketball right now. You gotta get your leader to basketball.
Filthy. Bro, it's the pacing, the skip floats.
Bro, sometimes, bro, I really don't know what to say.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, with the off arm B, he's making a case for MVP. I like this look though. I like this look. JQ in the post as a bigger guard.
Well, there hasn't been a sub. It's a foul. There hasn't been a sub yet for Team Oklahoma. I'm curious to see when these guys
We had JQ come in for D Stan, but yeah, that was the only sub.
No, for Oklahoma.
Oh, for Oklahoma, yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
It's getting real chippy between Red Q and Bino. I've been watching this the whole time. They're competing.
that the whole nation? Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie, ladies.
It's 3 free throws. It's a regular game. Ray Q knocks down 2 of the 3 free throws. Let's see if we can make that last one.
Wants to make this one to retain possession. Ray Q asking for the ISO. That's deep.
Burke wants to go one-on-one. And
Ray Q coming to double.
good decision. Let's see if we can get going here. I haven't seen Key make a shot yet.
I'll tell you what, though. Ray Q has came in this game and changed the energy. He's fighting back. He's punching back. He hasn't, it's not like he's scoring or doing anything like that yet, but just his presence has changed the look of this game, or the feel.
That's a big shot from Bino.
I think you got to spread out and just go flat and maybe allow JQ to play in the middle of the floor and create for Good News and Jordan. Oh my gosh!
That is disgusting, Burke. Oh my gosh.
That is just so filthy. Was that one of those? It's like, what do you say?
This is one. Yeah, that's definitely one of those speechless moments.
Like, that was filthy. That was viral. You know a viral clip when you see one. That was different.
Has this been the best you've seen, Burke?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, no doubt.
He did say he's coming off 2 weeks of no basketball, and sometimes as basketball players, you can relate to that. Sometimes that's when you play your best off of a break.
For sure.
You go, baby. You go 2. Bottle line.
We'll definitely do that.
Bottle line, Metcalf. Bottle line.
He just saying ball don't lie. That's the ref.
No, Meech said ball don't lie, Metcalf.
He said I made the call. And it's the ball's going to tell the truth whether I was right or wrong.
Meech calling Good News Metcalf. This is what I need to see get going right here. Keyshawn needs to get on the board for his team. It's good defense from Jay Horn sitting in a chair.
It's a matchup we're looking at right now.
Good News is just a big, strong, physical guard. I mean, we saw him in the threes in Minnesota, and he kind of played in the mid-post for the most part, but he's showing his skill set here today. Showing he can get downhill, get to the mid-range, get down, finish with either hand. So
D-Stan subs in for Jordan. Great follow by Ray Q here. Create another possession. See if D-Stan can get going. He might be someone to bring him back into the game.
Need an action here. Good pass. That's it, Key.
That's what Tulsa's been missing. Key needs those spot up. You have to create for Key. That's his strength. He's a spot up. He's a high level spot up shooter. He can create his own shot, but that's not.
You're talking about when he's at his very best.
Very best. Great offensive rebound. Key is.
Saw one go in, and officially he's in the building.
just a huge 2 possessions. Make a 3, get a rhythm, get an offensive rebound, create another possession, and make another 3.
Big shot, D-Lo.
Another one. Minnesota shot selection kind of slumping here.
And Keyshawn is finding his stride in this 3v3, bro. He's officially awoken.
That's a tipping point for team Tulsa. That's what they needed. You called it right away. They need Key. He is key for Tulsa.
Well, Millie, you already know Burke is the captain, but if I can name a co-captain for Team Oklahoma.
No doubt. His presence, energy, the way he communicates with the guys, he has a lot of good leadership qualities about him. And I think a lot of their guys look at him as their leader potentially.
Posting up from Ray Q.
Nice kick out. That's a good look for them.
Can't buy one, Millie.
Tulsa has all the momentum right now. Especially in the hands of Key. Filthy.
Keyshawn has arrived to the party. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a 41-16 ball game at halftime. Keyshawn has 13 points and 10 rebounds at the half. Millie, how are you feeling about this game so far?
Yeah, I mean, there's games. I mean, you saw Bino, that was huge for them, and I guess you would call it the first quarter of the game. And then you got the next guy stepping up, Key. I mean, that's how basketball is. You need those. There's games within games. There's quarters of games, and you saw Keyshawn really close out the half for them, but it was Bino that got him started at first.
I think Team Minnesota needs to play through. I know Jay Horn checked out, but he needs to get the ball more. I've seen Jay Horn really thrive in these team settings in season 7 a year ago, and I know he can do it again. I mean, we just saw him have a really good 1v1 showing yesterday, although he didn't win, but get Jay Horn the basketball in good situations. Good things are going to happen.
And I think more than anything, that's going to give Team Minnesota some direction. It seems like they have no direction offensively now. If you play through Jay Horn, you at least have a baseline of how to play.
Yep.
They're a little bit lost. We know that Tulsa has more chemistry, and this was, the thing that Team Minnesota was going to struggle with was team settings. Ray comes in, first shot. They're not allowing their energy to drop either. Every single one of them is bringing energy and adding to each other.
Well, there hasn't been any check-ins from Denario. I mean, he probably
nice drive.
A size advantage for Team Oklahoma if he checks in, but
yeah.
He fouled me like 3 times.
JT's first action as well.
JT has checked into the game.
Maybe a little bit late. I think you got to try to get him in. Just his attitude alone, you got to get him going early and involved in the game just for his energy.
Yeah, I know. That's what I told him. Yeah. Straight up.
Like I said, I just think there's not enough direction offensively for Team Minnesota. I mean, yeah.
And they don't have a natural floor general that's big enough to guard any of these Oklahoma players.
Better not. Oh my gosh! Game! No, not game. We're going to 75.
We have seen
guys are going crazy today. Like several guys are just going crazy.
On both sides.
On both sides. Oh my gosh, the pace is crazy. Oh, B. Oh my God! This boy's going faster than a day.
Don't get it twisted. I do more than 2.
That's a bad.
I just keep it simple till it get hard. Come on. Keep that shit simple till it get hard.
I gotta gather myself. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Whole squad on it.
B, the Tulsa team energy is just contagious. It's contagious, B. It's key, man. That's the leader. Shout out to Burke. So much respect for him. And he's one of the leaders as well, but Key is
When his energy is there, it just seeps through the whole team. Seems to be a key possession for Team Minnesota here. If they want to go on a run, they better do it now.
B, and just like the one-on-one and with Burke finishing that game strong to give them energy going into this game, Team Minnesota needs to find a way to gain some momentum going into the fives.
Yep.
Because they have no sense, they have no direction, no momentum. And if this carries on to the fives will be just as ugly. Yeah. You got to find something here if you're Team Minnesota finishing this game up. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Try to find something.
Bino hasn't even checked back into the game. I do want to say Team Minnesota, I think D-Stan had too short of a stint. He could have been out there a little bit longer to get going. He's a physical guard. He's not going to back down defensively.
Yeah, and you want to get him going. I mean, he's one of the guys that can...
And he's going to be your point guard in the next game.
Right. Great pass. See if JT can get his energy involved in the game. And like I said, just give him some momentum.
Ryan checks in for Team Oklahoma. Let's see what Ryan can provide. Give more energy to his team.
Great step through. He may be the guy to do it. I'm telling you, B. Love his energy. He wants the ball back. I think they keep playing basketball. That's a tough one, B. Another offensive rebound. He's the one to do it.
You talked about him providing energy to this Minnesota squad.
I mean, we saw what he did in the ones. I love his energy. It's all positive. I think they should have got him involved earlier, but he's here now.
Good decision.
Yeah, I think they just go pick and roll with Jay Horn and Good News. I like the way that looked.
That is a walk down, if I ever seen one.
Wow. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When do you insert Keyshawn back in this lineup? to close the basketball game.
It's hard to say. This is an interesting lineup right here that they're going with: Burke, D'Lo, and Ryan. Not as much chemistry as some of the other, compositions you can come up with. And I don't think you. I think you want to. You want to finish this game with all the momentum. So I think you get them back in there now. You want to finish this game out.
Oh, that's tough, Jay Horn. Beautiful hesitation.
It's a little more comfortable.
But I feel like they should play through him more. Really beautiful hesitation. Got to the rim, finished same hand, same leg.
One thing I am seeing with Team Minnesota is guys just come up and ask for the ball, and they're not getting the ball.
Playing with a flow.
Yeah, it's like if you can't just come to the top and call for the ball all the time. You're ruining the rhythm. It also just sets it. I mean, there's a lot of division within Team Minnesota in this team setting. I don't know, what all we're picking up on the camera, but I'm definitely seeing some separation, man.
Bino checks back in for Team Oklahoma.
Like B, just because you score a bucket doesn't mean you go up to the top and you lose all sense and then you throw your hands up when you don't get it. You got to continue to play basketball and be a good teammate. I've just seen some bickering within Team Minnesota. I'd love to see them really come together.
But I mean, Millie, they're tall enough to run actions and exploit matchups if they do it.
They have the guys to do it. Jordan is a great guy to put in the action. You put him in action with good news that can stretch the floor and finish strong at the rim and give JQ the ball to make those decisions. You got to trust somebody here, though. That's the issue. There's no ball handler here. It's
the easiest bucket we've seen from them all day is that backdoor cut that JT gave to Good News.
Yeah.
We haven't really seen easy buckets from them.
Yeah. Tough.
Burke might be the craftiest man on YouTube.
Game to 75, 10 more points closes us out. Stop the bleeding then, JQ. It just feels like all of the energy has completely shifted once again. Because, I mean, not only within this game, but I'm thinking for the entirety, the next game is a 5-on-5. Great shot by Ryan. Next game is a 5-on-5, and Team Minnesota has no idea what they're doing. B, they're lost. They're bickering. They have no sense. I think they've lost all confidence.
So going into the 5v5, do you in these threes try to find somebody to get going?
You got to find something.
Where do you find the energy at?
Here's the thing. I don't think anybody wants to completely defer to one individual to allow them to kind of direct the offense. That's what I'm seeing.
But you need it,
friction. You absolutely
Every team
do.
has it.
100%. You got to fall in line. role players are the most important players to winning basketball games. It's the guys that are willing to humble themselves to play a role. Role players win games.
Facts.
You cannot play a game with 5 stars. You'll suck. You will suck. But man, I just think all the momentum. I mean, they got to figure something out quick. Not even for this game, but for the 5s.
Keyshawn needs to check back into this game. I understand they're up 37, but
B, give me some coaching direction for Team Minnesota right now. If you're coaching Team Minnesota, you call a timeout, where do you try to point them towards? Give them some direction.
right now we will be playing through Good News because he has Burke on him, who is significantly shorter and weighs less. So we'll be playing through him in the mid post, and we'll be running off-ball action on the opposite side. That's what we're doing right now. All that one-on-one stuff wouldn't be going on. And first of all, D-Stan will be my point guard. He's poised. He's not going to get rattled. He isn't afraid of pressure, so he'll be my ball handler. And he would be my spot-up guy. And playoff closeouts.
We've seen what Ray Q can do when he gets going. I think you found something.
He's successful every time he catches and fires.
D-Stan, you said it. D-Stan needs to be their ball handler.
He needs to be the ball
level-headed,
handler.
can shoot it, makes good decisions, and he's. I mean, you called that perfectly. I like this trio. I like this composition right here. They found something. They may not win this game, but these are the 3
Yes,
I think that you play through.
When we move forward into the 5s, Team Minnesota has a size advantage. They need to utilize it in the mid post. They need to.
Here we go, B. Just called it, B.
I don't know why they haven't been doing that.
Yep.
I don't like that shot at all. I don't like that foul. That's a horrible foul. That's the worst foul of the day. He hasn't made a shot off the dribble all day. Everything has been catch and shoot straight to the rim.
When Ray Q gets going, like we saw it in the
It's
ones.
an avalanche.
I mean, it's an avalanche, and guys will feed off of that. But I think I love this line. I don't think you can take D-Stan. I think D-Stan, I know he hasn't scored or gotten on the stat sheet a whole lot, but he's
the guy that you're talking about that doesn't care.
yes, exactly. Sensing a lot less friction with this lineup. It's all right. It's a big free throw here just to retain possession.
Yes.
You'd rather miss the second one than the third.
Keyshawn has checked back into the game for Team Oklahoma. Finally. I feel confident with them closing it out now. The combination of Burke and Keyshawn, I'm always confident in. Too much dribbling.
And the ref won't give him a call after all that dribbling as well.
Throw the ball in the mid post or post, Team Minnesota. You're 8 inches taller than everybody on the floor. Play simple basketball.
At least you confident y'all niggas down. I'll give you that now.
That's a box out from Burke right there.
Good news, speeding them up a little bit, applying pressure. Oh my God, somehow he came away with it. Burke can do no wrong today.
All series.
Yeah. All night.
Yesterday too.
Yeah, yesterday as well. This is the best Burke we've seen.
Team Tulsa takes this, Millie. I think you're right. MVP.
Yeah. Good news. He can shoot it here if he wants. What a block by Bird.
Great hustle from Team Oklahoma right there.
Oklahoma waking up to close it out. They took D-Stan out of the game. He didn't like it. He just kicked a chair over there.
I wouldn't like it either if I was
wouldn't
him.
like it either. He's been super level-headed, and you have, as a teammate without a coach, you have to play coach a little bit. You don't want to sub in for a guy that is creating positive situations for your team. You can't just look at if he's scoring or not. He changed the dynamic.
And you understand that, man. The game is more than just scoring. What intangibles are you going to bring? And D-Stan brings them.
Yep. He's a composition guy in the team setting. He makes his teammates better.
Well, they can't take his ass out in the fives. If they take him out in the fives, they're cooked.
This is where a coach comes into play. This is where, this is war zone, so it's a different setting. We don't have coaches like we do in the seasons, but that's why that's another component of war zone. You have to play a little bit of coach because you are your own coaches.
Especially if you're Jay Horn. Especially, you got to read the room.
Yep, and Jay Horn was the one that came in for D-Stan. I'm not saying Jay Horn doesn't come in at that point, but maybe going for somebody else.
Yeah. Every team needs a guy to direct traffic.
Yeah, and then also, like tensions are boiling over. We see D-Stan frustrated and separating himself now, so it's just yet another thing. It's tough, man.
Tough. Feeling team Oklahoma's going to close it out right here. And we're going to go into the 5v5, 2-1 Oklahoma. 3 ball from somewhere.
Why not Key? Why not consistent Key?
That is a nice take from Jay Horn right there. Kissing the basketball off the glass.
That's filthy.
Jay Horn.
That was a borderline poor shot selection that early. But he's been shooting that comfortably.
That pickup is nasty.
He does have a beautiful pickup. Him and Keyshawn, I think, have the best pickups. Oh my gosh, what a contest. Burke's fuming after the no call. Tech on Burke.
I would say that when Burke drove baseline, Keyshawn is there for that corner drift.
Right. That would have ended
Although
the game
it was a
as well.
foul.
That would have ended the game. Two things could be true. Can be a foul, and there can also be a better play to be made. That would have also ended the game. You kind of want to see if you can find a good 3 instead of 2 buckets here, It's a tough layup, but you still got to score again, whereas the 3 would have ended it. Best shooter in the corner. He just said we have to finish the game now. This isn't. I mean, they've closed in slowly. This game's not over. They only
agreed
16 points here.
Yeah, we've seen crazier runs.
16 points and 2s and 3s. That's doable.
Hit it out, White.
It's getting weird, dude.
It's getting chippy.
Yep.
Similar to the game before, there's no quit in either team. No quit in either team. The first screen I've seen all day from Team Minnesota.
Jay Horn has came in and made a difference, B. We talked about him coming in for D-Stand, but he's really stood up to the test. Like, he's really – this is what we needed. He's been in full attack mode since he's got in.
What are we talking?
He's not even looking to pass.
I know. What did we talk about before though? Who they need to play through?
Jay Horn, you called it. They need direction, and he's their potentially best option scoring wise to play through.
We know what we talking about, man.
He's trying to will Minnesota to a win right now.
Really, you used to do it.
What's that?
Will your team to wins. You watching Jay Horn do it.
Yeah.
Game went over the backboard and shit. They talking about
Flat. We're going flat. ISO here. Pull up. He's kind of got some mellow in that hezzy pull. Oh my gosh, Burkus.
Nah, right on BN to that. 2,500 on the line.
Oh my God. He's different.
that's definitely a foul.
He's gotten fouled on 3 threes.
Things seem to be getting weird and very chippy down the stretch. We'll see if they can close it out. I mean, 1 point is when you got to close it out, Millie.
It's tough. It's the hardest bucket to score.
So let me ask you a question. To close this game out, what action are you running or who are you giving the ball to if you're Team Oklahoma?
I think you got to attack with Burke here. Okay. He's just been incredible. Finishing, it's going to take a special finish to finish the game. I mean, Burke's the one to do it right now. He's like I said, it's been incredible. But, oh, that's huge. I was just going to say, cut it to single digits, but you want to retain possession there. This is big. What a follow by Bino. Bino started off with the run, finishes the game. 2-1, Tulsa. Close it out.
Team Oklahoma takes a victory in the 3v3 over Team Minnesota, 76-65. Crazy finish, man. Going to the 5v5, 2-1 lead for Team Oklahoma. We'll see what happens.
A lot at stake.
Bino, man, you came out on a hell of a run to start off this game. Can you talk to me about what was going through your mind and how you were going to stamp your imprint on this game?
The 1v1 game, when they played and I couldn't play, Ray started talking hard. I told him, I said, bro, I'm the wrong one, bro. Like, feel me? I know how my one game went, but I'm just on one right now. Like, I'm ready to play the fives right now, honestly. So, feel me?
I saw you going at it with Ray Q and also Good News. What were y'all saying?
That's just competitiveness, feel me? But nah, they just started talking. I use anything to get me going, so I ain't gonna lie. That's all that was. And I just started off hot. And then that's what, then Key woke up, Burke woke up. It just domino effect.
Can you talk to me about, obviously, you haven't been with Team Tulsa in the previous Warzone series. Can you talk to me about the chemistry you guys had laid out and if there's anything you guys are going to be doing in the 5v5?
I mean, I'm pretty much just going to let them rock out. Like, I'm going to be the sub. This day team, I came as a sub, but I feel like we already, like, gel well. Like, even with adding me, I feel like we gel well. They play together all the time, so feel me? I just feel like we got the fives, though, I'm pretty sure.
What are you thinking going into the fives? Is it kind of just let's keep doing what we're doing? Did you guys find anything through the fives that you want to play through?
The one shit woke us up. I ain't gonna lie, cause we really wanted the 1v1 to 100, but that Key was tight, I was tight. It just everybody on one right now. I ain't gonna look Key right here. Look, I'm gonna say everybody on one right now. So for me, I like this type of energy, bro. I miss this type of energy. That's why for me, I love the next chapter. I ain't gonna cap.
Great game, brother. Way to close it out. Jay Horn, bro, it seems like you guys got off to a little bit of a slow start, but you guys found something towards the end. Can you talk to me about what you guys found in that 3v3?
We just stopped taking shit personal. Everything was personal in that first half. Too much back and forth with the other team. Once we just stopped talking, played basketball, we spaced the floor out. A lot of the times, it's 3-on-3. We can't have all 3 people within top, elbow. We got to space the floor out. That's when shit got going for us. Ray Q got hot. Yeah, bro. Slow start. It wasn't a little bit of a slow start. A lot of it was a slow start.
Yeah, we noticed just the friction overall within the team. It seemed like, patience was getting lost a little bit. D-Stan came out late, kicked a chair in frustration. There's just a little bit of separation. You came in with leadership. Me and B were talking throughout the game, and B had mentioned they need to play through Jay Horn. It seemed like, when you came in for that last stretch, you gave your team direction when you guys looked a little bit lost. Is that how you guys start the 5s?
I mean, I think so. I don't think it's just playing through me, but it's just playing the right way. We like when I had the ball at the top, we had got in a corner, and it was just an island right here. It's different playing one-on-one with space, unlimited dribbles versus on top of each other. So I think just having that, me being here, I was here last year, I kind of know what to expect, how the games go. So, I don't know. I think we'll be all right for the 5s, for real. Everybody first time here, we're going to be all right. Yeah.
So being down 2-1 going into the final, well, not the final thing, but it's the 5s.
For sure.
What is the game plan or some part of the game plan that you have, guys, for Team Oklahoma?
Box out. Keep them off the glass. That's really the biggest thing. Get out in transition. Take easy buckets. We open, shoot it. If not, swing it. Half-second decisions, pretty much. Keep them off the glass.
For sure. Great game, brother. 5-5.
This is the biggest deal that PrizePicks has offered. You literally have a chance at $5,000 right now. If you have not signed up yet, use the code and make an entry and get your shot at $5,000.